I can't let nothing get in my way. I know you hear me when I pray. I know that I'm not perfect, yeah, I make mistakes. I need you to be there for me every step of the way, yeah, cause there's a blessing with my name on it. Hey, you know that I need it, Lord. Show me how to get it, Lord. I'm barely eating, Lord. Trying to feed my people, Lord, yeah, cause there's a blessing with my name on it. Ooh, hey, you know I receive it, yeah, I believe it, yeah. This year will be my year. I claim, hey, yeah, I claim. Oh, yeah, yeah. This year will be my year. I claim it, yeah. I claim it. This year will be my year. Yeah. I've been putting work in, yeah. Tryna make my dreams come true. I know I get impatient. My family and my babies, they waiting on me to come through. Pressure on every level. Issues, I got several. Trying not to settle. I wanna be successful.
Come on in, and welcome to the Empowered Morning Show. How is everybody this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I love the smiles. I love the smiles. And of course, you know, honey, it is 222, baby. 222 has been the long anticipated date. So I'm going to get into it in just a second. But for those of you who are just tuning in, for those of our IG family, our Facebook family, our YouTube family, thank you for being here. We are so excited because today is a cause of celebration. We got a lot of things going on today. And so we are really excited, and I hope you can feel our energy as we plug into you this morning so that you can plug back into us, because it's their reciprocity, right? We giving it to you, but you giving it back to us, so we feed off each other. So thank y'all for coming in. I see you. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Tina. I see y'all coming on in, so hello. If you are new to the broadcast, Tandra Price, good morning, beautiful. How are you? If you are new to the Empowered Morning Show, I need y'all to follow us. Go follow us on YouTube, IG, Facebook. Make sure you hit @Empowered Morning so y'all can stay plugged in, because we are the queens of empowerment, baby. And y'all don't need to miss anything that we're doing, right? Not a thing. So make sure that you like the broadcast, share it out, and then tag 4 people, because this is season 4 in 2024. So we need 4 of your besties or 4 of your family members, whoever it is, your mama, them, your auntie. Tag 4 people, get them on in, because that is what we are doing today. We've got a great show for you. So first, let me go back. We are doing 30 days of prayer and fasting. And so it's led by none other than the amazing evangelist Terry White Hicks, who comes up at 6 a.m. every morning, Eastern Standard Time, to give us a prayer and a word. But today is the day of brothers, y'all. We're kicking it off this morning with our brother, Marcus Ford. So Terry, go ahead and take it off a little bit about what today's topic was.
So I just got to make a teeny correction, because he's my brother.
Oh.
He's my brother. Oh. Y'all can call him bro or whatever, but
we ain't sharing. We. Oh.
I'm a giver and I'm a sharer. Things I don't share, and he's one of them. You know,
that's why you and Sparkle up there together side by side. With your little
listen, when you guys have to
get I'm territories. Yeah. I made it to work.
Listen, I love my brother. That's all. He knows that, and he's the same way. He's like, look, you call everybody else bro, but you only have one brother. So that's how we rolling right here. But anyway, and all jokes aside, it was an amazing morning. We're kind of in this little bit of a trilogy. Yesterday, we talked about loving God. Today, we talked about loving yourself. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about loving others. And so he talked about loving yourself, but I love the perspective that he put on it, because he talked about loving yourself by loving God, and how you really can't love yourself if you don't love God. So he really put a heavy focus on loving God, the importance of showing up for God, being committed to God, being who God has called you to be, and how love is an action word. And we kind of try to do that with people, but if you don't do that with God first, you won't ever be able to get it right with people. So I love the spirit that he put on it. And so y'all know I have been doing this since day one, which was February 1st. We're going all the way to March 1st. So it's not too late for y'all to join us if you want to. But we got towards the end of the thing and he was like, put me in the game, coach. So I passed the baton to him. So he's going to be on for the next few days. He wanted to share because truthfully, we were supposed to be doing this together, y'all. But he decided that 6 a.m. was a teeny bit too much on the early side for him. So, but once we got towards the end, he was like, you know what, put me in. I think I can do it. So he came on through this morning. He'll be back again tomorrow. Yes. And so he's going to be there for the next few days. And so I hope you guys enjoyed receiving from him this morning. I think he did an incredible job, of course, talking about loving yourself. So if y'all missed it, make sure you go back to the We Empower Nation Facebook community, scroll down the page. All of the days are there from day one. You can just scroll down the page and see all of them because I think they've been really good.
Yes, honey. Tina said he came ready and it was not too early. He did his thing, most definitely. But since we can't share, since we ain't really sharing our brother Marcus.
Listen, y'all can have him a little bit.
Who our brother is, our brother for
He's your brother
today
in Christ,
is going to
right?
be. Listen, that's all right. That's all right. Because we got another brother that we love that, we've been talking about. He's got some amazing things coming up. He's been on the show before. He is a fan favorite. Yes. He is the one that we like to talk to when we want to talk about what's going on with those soul ties. So if you don't know who that is, it is none other than the infamous Miss. Wait a minute. I thought about today because you know what? Anytime we talk about him, it's always Mr. I don't think I've ever said, "Hey, Dale."
I know, right?
I think it's always Mr. Dale. Look,
on it. You gotta put
you are bad, something bad, when they put that handle on you every time they talk to you. When they say Mr. Dale Lawrence, that is.
It just flows right. It don't sound right when you say Dale, but when you say Mr. Dale Lawrence.
He popped out the room with the mist on it. Come on, Mister.
Yes.
Well, if we're honest, it's doctor, right?
It is doctor.
Like,
that is right.
We got to put it all the way.
So Mr. Dale act like I act. We don't go around screaming all day long, doctor. Like, we just know who we are. We know our accomplishments and go on. You can tell who I've been under. I just followed his lead.
However, it is an amazing, great lead to follow. So I'll say, y'all know we ain't got but a little bit of time. So let's bring him on in so everybody can get the whole full value of Mr. Dale Lawrence. Look, drum roll, balloons popping.
Mr. from Memphis.
Hey, Mr. Dale.
What's up, family? What's happening?
What's happening?
Welcome back to the show.
Hey, y'all, I'm so glad I'm here. AT&T has a service now. Did y'all know that?
No.
You can. We must not.
We bring our own power.
Right. Right. Working just fine over here. Oh no.
Hey, listen, we bring the juice. So look, there it is.
As long as the internet went down, I was able to hit up Sparkle and get the link. So I'm here.
See, I guess you still love me because I introduced you to all them and you just show out. But I mean, we just talked about territory, but I ain't introduced you to them and you went like cuckoo or something.
No. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that, Sparkle. Come on, stop playing.
Go through the detox session all over again to get her. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Listen, Mr. Dale, we can get him out there with everybody because listen, once you get a dose of the Soul Tie movement, whether you are in person, whether you follow him on his Motivation Mondays, whether you are looking at him and his bestie, Bishop Kevin Foreman, right?
Yeah.
The people's bishop, yeah.
The people's bishop. However you catch him, you already know you're locked in for life. I mean, if you've seen it, if you've attended, if you've been there, if you've listened, what you do, I don't know how you do it, but listen, it's God all over you for sure. Because we have been talking about how much we enjoy you being here. Even in our recap for last year, we came back and brought, the 4 points that you dropped for us, and they were relevant in 2023, but they are just as relevant in 2024.
I believe that. I really do. I believe that. And I just thank God, man. I tell people all the time, I'm stupid without him. I don't know nothing without him, man. So
Don't even want to make.
I stay connected to the plug. You did.
Yes, stay connected to the plug. And I just realized that you don't know, you haven't met Dior. So Lux Queen Honeybee officially meet the Mr. Dale Lawrence.
Hello. I've heard so many great things about you. Nice to
Really?
finally meet you in person. Yes.
It's
Honey,
good to meet
amongst
you
all
too.
of them. Yes.
It's good to meet you too.
Yes.
So listen,
And Sparkle, congratulations on I Love Her. I've been seeing, oh man, this is crazy. I'm so
and look at
proud
the
of you.
precedent of you being here on 222 when she getting ready to launch her anthology out here to the world.
I love it. I love it. I'm so proud of her. And that's my chief goal, man, is to inspire and ignite other individuals that are called to do something in the earth, man. And Sparkle is one of those ladies, man. She is on fire. She's awesome. So I'm so proud of you. I want to say that publicly. So proud of you. And I'm clapping for you.
That same girl that was ready to blow up everybody.
And was ready to stop and be a little ratchet city girl in these streets.
Look, you wouldn't let me
Regina, she was ready, Regina.
I want to be that hot girl.
Shut the hot girl summer down. Shut it down.
He cut it down. I was like, God, divine connections. I was like, God, we already had this conversation. Men aren't no good. So I'm just going to go ahead and just be this, use them up, and go about my business. Then I ended up at a Soul Ties. Convicted. Everybody, every soul of it. And then I had to then he made me get my soul right, y'all. It's for real. Like, we are connected to some soul ties. We're not, some actions that we're doing is not you. It's from them tied connections you have that is operating through you. And you don't even know who you are. I had no clue who I was as a person, lived this life all this time, but I operated for my soul ties.
Wow. Well, speaking of that, Sparkle, this weekend, Mr. Dale Lawrence, go on and tell the people what you're working with, what you got going on, what you're doing this weekend.
Man, Mr. Dale gonna be in the ATL. We got the Soul Ties Conference going down. Oh, I'm so excited. My girl Terry is helping me with this, and I am so excited to be coming to the ATL. I got the People's Bishop. He gonna be with me. I got my brother, Dr. Stellar Award-winning Canton Jones, his wife. We're covering, Angela, all bases. Single men, single ladies, and marriage. Everybody.
Everybody gonna get in and get a piece of that. Listen, I think that's so amazing. And what you do is really, I don't think people are prepared for it or know what to expect when they walk in. And then you just drop it on them. So for those who may have been, hiding up on a rock, or, what I'm saying, they still, locked in and don't be finding out about stuff. Let people know, what is the Soul Ties movement about?
The Soul Ties movement started my own life. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Professionally, I started with a group called 3-6 Mafia. But the reason that I was into that group was because I didn't have a father, and my stepfather was very abusive. He used to beat me, and I experienced that from the age 8 to 18. So when I got kicked out the house, I noticed patterns. I noticed me repeating the cycle that was going on in my upbringing. And then even when I gave my life to God, those patterns and cycles were still there. And it took me years before God brought it to my attention. But when he did, I documented my process. I documented everything God gave me on how to detox myself. And once I did, he gave me the idea for the book. And then I wrote the book. And then he said, this is not just a book, it's a movement. And he told me to go all over the world and teach people how to detox from toxic relationships, because to me, it is just a big of cause than human rights, than HIV, than COVID. It's a crisis. It's a crisis. And so, and nobody really talks about it in the church. And I just truly believe that, I started in music, but I believe that this is my second chapter, and I'm totally possessed with this purpose. So that's what the Soul Ties movement is about. But as far as to witness it, it's something that has to be experienced. It cannot be explained.
Come on, experience, because it can't be explained. Y'all get that in your spirit, because it's a different level when you are talking about it. And Mr. Dale, let's just be clear. And I know this has got to be Reverend Pat, because she said Mr. Dale needs to come to Houston, Texas, expeditiously. Sorry.
Listen, I'll be there this summer.
Okay, all right, Reverend Pat, you're gonna be able to meet Mr. Dale officially. But let's go back a little bit, because when we're talking about soul ties, I know for a lot of people, they immediately think of romantic relationships, people that you've been in, an intimate relationship with, like that. But you talk about ships. There's a lot of ships that soul ties are a part of. So can you break it down a little bit for the people who, may not realize that there's some other ships out there that you got some soul ties to, and you may not even know about it?
Oh yeah, there are 3 different ships that I talk about in the book. You have your kinship. It begins with the family. The toxicity begins with where you were born in. Then you have your friendships, one of the most deadliest relationships to be soul tied to, because if they ever turn on you, they know all the secrets. That's why the biggest betrayal comes from those within the camp. Ask Judas. And then you have skinships. I'm a rapper, so I had to make them all rhyme. That go with anything that got to do with the skin, whether it be love or whether it be lust or whether it be a situationship. And you can also be so tied to ideologies, the way people think. I think, church as an institution, a toxic one. I was just talking about this last night. I did an interview with Atlanta Live promoting the event. And the host was sitting there getting freed because he was saying that he had been for years so tied to toxic church. It's a thing. So you can be tied to ideology, and then you can be directly tied to an entity, which is a demonic spirit that resides over a family, over a city, or over an individual. So it runs deep. So it's way deeper than the surface stuff that people know.
Wow, exactly. Sparkle, I know that you have attended multiple times with Mr. Dale in breaking down soul ties, and I can remember you coming back and sharing information, about what you heard him speak on. Share a little bit about your experience.
Well, he said it correct. Like, you can't put it in words. It's a real experience. But it's an experience. Once you get a taste of it, you want it all, because you don't want just that little glimpse, because the first few times you're in wow, you in awe, like, is he really talking about me? Can this really relate to me? And I love that he talks about all the ships, because most people only want to talk about that love ship. Nobody wants to talk about that kinship that is deep down in you and why you love the way you love, why you operate the way you operate. People want to jump over that. And it's so essential for you to learn where all this behavior came from. So it's great to be a part of. I was up under him for a long time because he had to get it. He had to help me detox from the inside. People want to detox from the outside, but it's that inner being. It's all the way in that stomach. It's all the way in there, because you know when that kinship and done something to you, when you go around them, it does something to your stomach. It make you sick at your stomach. You want to throw up, and you just start getting nervous, and you like, oh, let me please get out of here. He teach you how to get rid of that and release yourself from it, and then that you don't have to be all up in their face. Just because they are your kinship does not mean that you got to go to every family reunion and stand there right next to him and hug him. And you know them hugs is what got you there. So why that was probably one of the things that was so deep to me, because he told me, because you know blood is thicker than water. Blood, you better love your family. Keep your family close by. And I love family. I am about family. But what I'm not going to do is let my family destroy my destiny.
Oh, look, Sparkle, that's so good. You got me over here going crazy.
I was going to say, I saw him rocking. I know he was.
Oh yeah. Because I remember that, and I remember her deliverance from that. And two things that she said that set it off for me. I deal with the latter. She was talking about that forgiveness of the family. Sometimes the deepest hurt comes from the family. I know for me, you know, a father that didn't bother, a mother that didn't cover, abandonment, rejection, then abuse, right? And the toughest thing, the first step of detoxing from any toxic soul tie, especially when it has to do with the family, the hardest thing is the forgiveness piece.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many myths about forgiveness, but God gave me 6 myths about forgiveness, and it's so deep. I feel like I have to. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in the 3rd book or I'm gonna have to write a separate book on it. But number one, like Sparkle said, forgiveness does not mean fellowship. That is a myth that people think that, oh, because I forgave you, that means we back cool again. Oh, no. See, especially if I have a love for me. Watch this. I should have a criteria for myself that says once you betray me, once you break one of those rules that you knew would trigger me and take me to a place that I've been trying to be delivered from, listen, forgiveness is granted, but access to me is denied. I don't hear nobody talking.
Access to me is denied.
Access to me is denied. The second myth that people have about forgiveness don't got to be face to face. You don't have to have no sit down with the individual. You don't have to call that individual and be like, you know, I forgive you. No. It ain't, no. You don't have to do that. Forgiveness can be done right there in your seat, right there in your car, right there in your mind and in your heart. Forgiveness doesn't take a face-to-face meeting, because a lot of times the enemy will use that to stir up old trauma and to stick you on a rabbit trail to get right back in the situation you in. Number 3, it takes faith to forgive.
It does.
Because forgiveness ain't natural. It's supernatural. It is not natural for us to do what God told us to do. Here you go, love our enemy. That's not natural. Somebody slap you, turn the other cheek. That ain't natural. Look, I'm from Memphis. You slap me, I'm shooting. So that ain't natural. Y'all pray for me.
Memphis.
Y'all pray for me. I'm still not there yet. You can't trust me now. But it takes faith to walk in that because it's a journey. It's not an event. Your decision is an event. But to walk, it took me years to forgive my mother, years to forgive my father, years to forgive my stepfather. So it takes faith to do it. And what is faith? A walk. We walk by faith. That's process, that's steps. When you think about walking versus running, you know, it's the reason why he tells you to run with the vision, but walk in faith. Shut up.
Mm.
It's easy to run with the vision because it has to do with you. But when it has to do with loving someone, loving the unlovable, forgiving the unforgivable, that take a step. That takes steps. And some days I'm a slip. Regina, someday I'm a misstep. So it takes faith to correct that. What number am I on? I'm on number 4. Okay. Y'all know how we do. You already know how we do. Y'all cranked it up. Okay, number 4. Number 4. Forgiveness is about you, not about them.
That's it.
It's not about giving them a pass.
Yep.
See, people find it hard, Terry, to forgive because they think they're letting that person off the hook. They don't have to be responsible.
That's a good one.
Sparkle, come on, Sparkle. They don't gotta be responsible. No, God, you go get this for what they did to me.
Yeah.
You go do something. You go do something. No, but wait a minute though. Let me tell everybody watching. Shannon, I see you. Let me see everybody watching. Watch this. The people that hurt you, news alert, they sleep real good at night.
Real good. Slobbing and all.
They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. They listen, you are the one with the high blood pressure. You are the one with the anxiety. You are the one with the migraines. You are the one suffering from what they did. They all hurt the next person. So forgiveness has nothing to do with them. It's for you.
Yeah.
It's all for you.
Number 5. Forgiveness is not forgetting. Forgiveness is not forgetting. Let me go even deeper. It's not suppression. A lot of people think because I sweep it under the rug, I don't choose to talk about it, I forgive it. No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
Yes.
You need to, no. You need to remember what happened to you.
Yeah.
So that you will not repeat or allow repetition to wreck your life again. You cannot see so many family. We just gonna let it go and we ain't gonna say nothing. And but then that individual is still dealing with the fact that they never put it on the table. They never came to grips with it. They never went through a process of detox, so they still have unforgiveness. And then the final one is forgiveness don't need an apology to activate it. Come on, Dale.
Come
I
on.
like that.
Here it is. I ain't
like
gonna forgive them until they say they sorry. God is I'm done. I'm out of here.
Listen, I don't know why you come on here and show out like you do. I don't understand.
Y'all set it off, man. The Bible says where 2 or 3 are gathered. So that's what be happening.
Dior, this is your first time, but I'm gonna let you say something because this is your first time with the experience.
Well, honestly, this was really, really good because I think all of us has dealt with somebody who we's like upset, bothered, and they over there sleeping good, feeling good. And then I'm like, well, okay, they need to apologize to me. Then I'm going to say that. But at the end of the day, it's really not about them. It's about you and your soul and what you're trying to do and get from God. None of that. God actually probably brought them in your life to teach you a lesson that you need to learn to be able to grow. So that was real good, Mr. Dale. I like that.
Mr. Dale. All right, Mr. Dale or Terry, somebody let them know how they can get tickets for the event because y'all know our 30 minutes has, honey, There you go.
SoulTiesMovement.com. All roads lead to the ATL. You must, it is essential to your 2024 to be in the building.
Love it. It is essential for you to be there. Listen, this, like I said, we're celebrating. Love having you on here all the time. You always drop a word, always bring it. I wasn't expecting anything differently. We need to have you when you come on. We need to be on at 6:30 so everybody can get the, the full value.
It is whenever he comes on, it's just an hour show automatically.
It's our show automatically.
We wasn't doing hour before. Y'all changed something?
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
For you, we've always went. It seems like we go overboard.
Oh, it felt like when I did that week.
No. Well, when you did the week, it was 30 minutes. But when you came on the first time as a guest, it was an hour.
Okay. Well, even the 30 minutes feel like an hour. I just love y'all.
The Empire Running Show.
I love y'all.
Love your back. So listen, y'all know that Sparkle, go ahead and tell them what you're doing, baby, real quick before we get out of here.
It is 222, which means this is release day. Yes. This is release of I Love Her, where you can come on in and purchase your ebook from Amazon.com. I will drop the link as soon as I can. But please support this movement. I know people say, but I love myself. I don't need no book. Believe me, it's some parts of you that you still don't love, that you have to fall in love with you and come in grips of it. So get your copy, get copies with an S. Don't get just one copy. They're only $2.99. The ebooks are only $2.99. So go ahead and grab you about 10. That's only 30. That's like 30-something dollars. I mean, come on.
Come on and do it. Listen, we talking about I Love Her and breaking soul ties, baby. Y'all hang with us long enough, but we're going to get you all the way together. You hear me? So make sure y'all come to the ATL if you're not here already and go to the SoulTiesMovement.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the SoulTiesMovement.com.
Let's make it happen, y'all. Let's go and see Mr. Dale and company in person, because I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Money is a good seed well spent. I'm telling you, sowing in good ground. All right, so this is the end of the 30 minutes. Listen, we done went over. Rev Pat, of course, comes behind us. Sparkle, it's your day. Go ahead and pray us out, man.
Gracious God, we thank you for this opportunity to just come and receive more of your love, God, to just get an overflow of how to love ourselves, how to love you, how to disconnect from everything that's not making us everything that you have called us to be, God. It is in Jesus' name. We trust you with our whole heart and we believe in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
And all right. Have a phenomenal Thursday. Don't forget to look out for that link so y'all can support this bestseller and be with Mr. Dale on Saturday. All right.
And don't forget Chef Latoya tomorrow with us.
I know, it's so much.
Thank you. Yes. Don't miss Chef Diva. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
This year will be my year. This year will be my year. I claim it. I really believe it in my heart. This year will be my year. I claim it, yeah. I claim it, 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 yeah. I claim it, 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 yeah. I claim it, I claim it.